Welcome to Universal Recap. Hope you're all doing great. Guys, what happens when a cold and arrogant food critic meets a warm-hearted chef who truly believes that food can heal people? Sparks fly, egos clash, and love shows up in the most unexpected way. This movie will make you feel hungry, emotional, and happy by the end. So without wasting any time, let's get into the movie called This Is Not What I Expected. At the beginning of the movie, we meet a character named Lou Jean. He is the owner of a large company and also runs a hotel. Even though he is rich and powerful, he has a strong obsession with food. He loves eating and drinking, and he often visits different hotels just to taste their dishes. It had been many years, but he had never found his favorite food in any hotel. However, whenever he liked a dish at a hotel, he would buy that place and make it part of his own hotel chain. Today, while he was eating at a hotel, his manager said, "Sir, in the time you spent eating, we could buy this entire hotel." Hearing this, Lou Jean became very angry. He said, "For me, nothing matters more than eating and drinking. Meetings, business deals, buying hotels or not buying them, none of that means anything to me." After this argument, he fired the manager from his company. Later, as Lou Jean was going to his office, he noticed a girl in the same parking area. She was scratching his car with a knife. Her name was Sheng, and she is the second main character of this story. Actually, Sheng's friend had told her to go to the second floor and scratch a black car parked there. It was her ex-boyfriend's car, and she wanted to take revenge on him because he had cheated on her. But when Sheng realized, after talking to Lou Jean, that she was not on the second floor but on the third floor, and that this car was not the one she was supposed to scratch, but Lou Jean's car instead, she felt very bad. Because of this, she apologized to him and said, "Wait a minute, I can fix it." However, instead of fixing the scratches, she scratched the car even more and drew a heart on it, hoping it would make him feel better. But seeing this only made Lou Jean even angrier, so he simply walked away from there. Sheng lives in a rented house with her dog. She was a junior chef at a very big hotel, but no one liked her food because her cooking style was traditional. Sheng used to have feelings for her hotel manager. The manager also treated her in a way that made her believe he liked her too. One day, Sheng gathers the courage to talk to him. She tells him that they should take their relationship a step further and get married. But the manager clearly refuses her. He tells her, "I don't like weak and slim girls like you. I prefer girls who are healthy and have a strong physique. I'm sorry, but I can't marry you." Hearing this, Sheng's heart breaks. After this, Lou Jean comes to the same hotel where Sheng used to work as a chef. The hotel staff soon find out that Lou Jean is the owner of a very large company and a hotel chain. If he likes the food and the atmosphere here, he might include this hotel in his chain. Because of this, all the hotel workers start flattering him. Lou Jean inspects the entire hotel along with his manager. After that, the senior chef presents the hotel's most famous dish to Lou Jean. But Lou Jean doesn't like the dish at all, and he immediately spits it out. Then the chef brings one dish after another and serves them to Lou Jean. But even then, Lou Jean doesn't like a single dish. After that, the manager goes to Sheng and asks her, "Can you make something that Lou Jean would like?" Hearing this, her senior chef mocks her and says, "She can't even make a salad. How will she cook a proper dish?" After that, Sheng starts smelling all the ingredients in the kitchen. She then begins preparing a new dish. After thinking for a long time, she finally completes it. But she does not know that the person she is making this dish for is none other than the same man whose car she had scratched so badly earlier. As soon as Lou Jean eats the dish, he is completely stunned. He loves this dish deeply. Since he himself is a very skilled chef, he can feel every single flavor that Sheng has added to the food. He eats it with great pleasure and finishes everything. It tastes so good that he keeps licking his fingers. Now all the hotel staff, including the manager and the senior chef, start praising Sheng's dish. They clap loudly and admire her courage as well. Lou Jean then tells his manager to cancel all his meetings. He says he doesn't want to meet anyone for food anymore. He wants to stay here and eat the food at this hotel. After that, Sheng is shown looking very sad. Earlier that day, her relationship with the manager had ended, and because of that, she starts drinking heavily. She goes up to the hotel rooftop and continues drinking there. She gets so drunk that she collapses on the balcony. When Lou Jean hears the noise of her falling, he comes over and asks, "What are you doing on my balcony at this time?" "Wait a minute, I'm calling the police right now." But Sheng is extremely drunk. She grabs Lou Jean's legs and, thinking that he is the manager, says, "Why did you refuse to marry me? Do I look that ugly to you? Am I not even a little bit pretty?" She says all of this in her drunken state, and after that, she falls asleep right there. To teach her a lesson, Lou Jean puts Sheng inside a suitcase. He takes the suitcase with him and leaves it in the elevator. When the hotel staff later see Sheng locked inside the suitcase, they think she is dead. They panic and start screaming in fear. They also begin to suspect that Lou Jean has done something terrible to her. Because of this, they immediately call the police. The police then arrive and arrest Lou Jean and put him in a lockup. After that, Lu Jin's manager and Sheng's friend come to the police station and get him released on bail. Sheng is also with them. Sheng's friend apologizes to Lu Jin and says that she is sorry for whatever Sheng did to him. After that, when they all start leaving the place, Sheng suddenly tells Lu Jin, "Move away from there. You're standing in a dirty spot. There's something dirty lying there." Just then, Lu Jin's manager arrives with the car. Lu Jin throws his shoes onto the dirty spot, gets into the car, and leaves immediately. Seeing this, both girls start laughing. The next day, Sheng goes to remove a child's umbrella that is stuck in a tree at the hotel. A naughty kid had pushed the umbrella into a beehive. Because of this, the bees come out of their hive and start attacking everyone. Seeing this, all the children and Sheng run away from there. However, all the bees end up stinging poor Lu Jin, because at that exact moment, he happens to be passing by. The bees sting him, and his entire face swells up badly. That's why Sheng comes back and apologizes to him once again. In response, Lu Jin tells his manager to put a watch on her wrist immediately. He says that whenever she is around him, some kind of problem always happens, or she herself becomes a danger to him. He also says that if she comes near him again in the future, an alarm will go off, so he will be alerted and stay away from her. But even now, Lu Jin still doesn't know that the food he is crazy about is made by none other than Sheng. She keeps making his favorite food for him. At the same time, Sheng also doesn't know that the biggest fan of her cooking is actually Lu Jin himself. Since Lu Jin was staying at the hotel, he often asked for different dishes from time to time. Sheng would prepare whatever he requested and send it to him. She kept making new dishes one after another and sent them to Lu Jin with care. Lu Jin enjoyed eating the food and always ate it with great pleasure. That night, the hotel manager came to Sheng and said, "I don't like chubby or heavy girls anymore. I like smart and slim girls like you. I've also started going to the gym myself. So come home with me tonight, and after that, we'll get married." Hearing this, Sheng became extremely angry. She insulted him harshly and scolded him badly. She chased him away from there, and after that, she also left the place herself. That night, when she was at home with her friend, she told her, "These days, I'm very busy at the hotel. I have to do a lot of work. I'm making different dishes for the new owner so that he becomes happy and makes me the senior chef of his hotel." The next day, when some reporters came to interview Lu Jin, Sheng found out that the person she had been troubling all this time was actually the owner of a very big company. And that person was none other than the man who was going to buy her hotel, the hotel's soon-to-be new owner. She also realized that he was crazy about her food. That's why, in today's dish, she decided to open her heart in a strange way. She added a lot of chili to his food so that he would stop liking her cooking after today and she could stay away from him. But her plan did not work. While eating the food, Lu Jin's eyes were watering because of the spicy chili, but he still loved the taste very much. He didn't even think about stopping. He just kept eating continuously. In the end, Sheng made a cake for Lu Jin and sent it to him. She added everything that Lu Jin liked the most. So, obviously, he liked the cake a lot as well. After eating it, he became so eager that he desperately wanted to meet the chef who had been cooking for him all this time. When Sheng refuses to come in front of him, Lu Jin goes to the kitchen to meet her. But Sheng still doesn't face him. In fact, she runs away because she is scared. She thinks that if he sees her, he will fire her. After some time, Lu Jin is in the washroom when a spoon suddenly falls on the floor. Someone then reaches out from inside the bathroom, under the door, and quickly pulls the spoon back inside. Seeing this, Lu Jin becomes sure that there is a thief here. So, he locks the washroom door and hides quietly. When Sheng comes out of the washroom, she slowly and quietly starts running away. But Lu Jin catches her and angrily says, "You were following me, so how did I not notice you? Where is your watch? Why didn't its alarm ring?" Sheng replies, "Actually, its battery is low." Just then, a man comes and opens the door, and Sheng quickly runs away. However, when Lu Jin notices her chef's shirt inside the washroom, he finally realizes the truth. He understands that she is the same chef who had been cooking for him all this time, the food he is completely crazy about. That's why the next day, when Sheng comes to work, Lu Jin goes to meet her himself. He asks her, "Everything you've done with me so far, was it all just a coincidence, or did you do it on purpose?" Sheng makes an innocent face and says, "No, it was all just a coincidence. I didn't do anything on purpose." After that, Lu Jin leaves and asks her to make a cake. Sheng does make the cake for him. Later, while Lu Jin is enjoying the cake, he suddenly gets a call from his father. His dad says, "What are you still doing in Shanghai? Finish the deal there quickly and move to another hotel. Don't sit there and relax." After hearing this, Lu Jin feels very sad, because he was finally enjoying the food made by Sheng. The next day, when he calls and asks Sheng to make food, he finds out that she didn't come to work that day. She is on leave. That's why he takes all the food supplies and goes to Sheng's house. When he rings the doorbell, Sheng opens the door and takes him inside her house. After coming inside, he is very surprised to see that Sheng has made her house a complete mess. Everything in the house is scattered everywhere. He also sees Sheng's dog there. He then removes the clothes lying on the couch and sits down. He puts some books under the table to raise it so he can eat comfortably. Lu Jin had brought a lobster for Sheng to cook. Sheng lovingly prepares the dish and serves it to Lu Jin. When she sits down with him to eat, Lu Jin says, "Oh, sorry. I usually eat alone. I'm not used to eating with someone, so please go somewhere else and eat." After hearing this, Sheng feels awkward, but she still takes her food and goes to the kitchen. She asks him, "Don't you eat with your family or friends?" Hearing this, Lu Jin replies with a strange answer. He says, "Just like you sleep alone and take a bath alone, I also prefer to eat alone." A short while later, when Sheng comes back out, she sees that Lu Jin has fallen asleep on the couch. The next day, when Lu Jin wakes up, he realizes that I slept there last night. When he goes to Sheng's room to look for her, he sees that she is still asleep. After that, Lu Jin starts going to Sheng's house every day with food and drinks. He asks her to cook, eats the food, and then falls asleep right there in her house. Many days pass like this. Sheng cooks a new dish for Lu Jin every single day. During this time, Lu Jin's manager and Sheng's friend also become close friends. Then one day, while Lu Jin is at Sheng's house, it suddenly starts raining very heavily. The roof of Sheng's house is very weak, and water begins to drip from the ceiling. Because of this, the two of them take an umbrella and sit together under it. The next day, Lu Jin neither comes to Sheng's house nor stays at the hotel. Because of this, Sheng goes to Lu Jin's house with her friend. When Lu Jin's manager sees them, he lets them inside, but he stops Sheng from meeting Lu Jin. Because of this, that's why she forces her way inside and runs toward Lu Jin. There, she sees a girl serving food to Lu Jin. Seeing this, Sheng asks Lu Jin, "Who is this girl serving you food when I am here?" Lu Jin replies that she is the chef who works at his house. The chef also tells Sheng that she has been cooking for him for the past 7 years. Lu Jin then explains that because the chef was on leave, he came to Sheng to eat. Hearing all this, Sheng feels very hurt and becomes very angry. She immediately leaves the house. The next day, while Sheng is working at the hotel, Lu Jin's chef comes to the hotel and asks her how long she has been doing this job. Sheng replies that she has been doing this work for 5 years. The chef responds with a slight smile and says that Sheng is still junior compared to her. She says that this means Sheng is not as skilled as she is, or in other words, she is still inexperienced. However, since Lu Jin also likes the food Sheng cooks, the chef tells her that she should work together with her. She explains the arrangement clearly. She says that she will cook for Lu Jin 5 days a week, and Sheng will cook for him on the remaining 2 days. After saying this, the chef makes a list and hands it to Sheng. The list explains what Sheng is supposed to cook for Lu Jin. After giving her the list, the chef leaves. But the chef's words make Sheng extremely angry. She tears up the list and starts crying, because she doesn't want anyone else to cook food for Lu Jin. The next day, Sheng is working in the hotel's kitchen when the senior chef comes in and tells all the chefs to stop cooking. He says that Lu Jin's company has bought the hotel, and Lu Jin wants a better and more experienced chef than them. Because of this, he has fired all of them from the hotel. When Lu Jin arrives, Sheng gets angry and leaves the kitchen. She starts collecting all her belongings. Lu Jin goes after her, and Sheng asks him, "Did you fire everyone from the hotel?" Lu Jin replies, "Yes. I want to turn this hotel into a big, high-level hotel. But I do want to make you my personal chef, so you can stay with me and cook for me." Hearing this, Sheng says, "But I also have a condition. You can't eat food made by 2 chefs at the same time. You have to choose only one of us, either that chef or me. And if you don't agree to this, then can't all of us chefs work in your high-level hotel? You fired everyone at once. Don't you have any emotions, feelings, or humanity? How can you fire everyone like this?" She says all this and starts crying. Hearing her, Lu Jin says, "This is the difference between you and me. I don't think the way you do. My job is to fire people and bring better people to replace them. I can't afford to harm my business by keeping useless people around me for no reason." After hearing this, Sheng says, "Okay then. I can't work for a selfish person like you, someone who has no humanity or feelings. It's emotions that make a person human. If you don't have emotions, you can't be called human. You are an animal." After saying this, she leaves. Now, because she is unemployed, she feels very sad. At the same time, Lu Jin can't stay away from Sheng. He keeps thinking about her again and again. After this, Lu Jin leaves Shanghai and goes to the UK. When Sheng finds out about this, she cries a lot in front of her friend. She says, "I feel really bad about how I treated Lu Jin. I liked him a lot. I loved cooking for him. I wish I could tell him that maybe I love him. I keep thinking about him again and again. I'm going crazy thinking about him." When Lu Jin reaches London, his chef brings food for him. But instead of eating eagerly like he usually does, he just sits there calmly and doesn't touch his food. He looks very sad. The next day, when Lu Jin meets his dad asks him, "What happened in Shanghai? Why did you stay there? How many times have I told you to finish your work and come back immediately?" Lu Jin replies, "Dad, how long has it been since we last ate together? Come, let's sit and eat together." While they are eating, Lu Jin asks his dad, "Have you ever loved someone?" Hearing this, his dad says, yes, I loved your mother more than anyone, and now, I love you. Hearing this, Lu Jin calls his manager and says, before we go to New York, we'll go to Shanghai. At the same time, poor and jobless Shen is struggling to survive on the streets with her dog. Just as she is about to sell the watch Lu Jin gave her, the watch suddenly starts ringing. This shocks her because it is a sign that Lu Jin is nearby. She immediately looks up and sees Lu Jin's car. When she sees Lu Jin sitting inside, she feels very sad. Because of this, she quickly leaves from there to avoid him. Lu Jin also notices her and starts following her. Xing tries to escape from him and hides in a vegetable market. Lu Jin follows her and reaches the market as well. There, he sees Shen's dog and talks to it, saying, if you take me to your owner, I'll give you delicious food. After this, the dog leads Lu Jin straight to Sheng. Sheng had locked herself inside the glass room. Lu Jin goes to her and says, open the door. I want to talk to you. But Sheng replies, no, I won't open the door. I don't want to talk to you. I hate you. Now go to that chef you like so much. From today, I'm not going to cook anything for you. Hearing this, Lu Jin says, you're not just a chef to me. You are truly special. I really like you. So please open the door. After hearing this, Xing feels shy and starts laughing. She says, no, first tell me, am I the most beautiful girl in the world? Only then will I open the door. Lu Jin quickly replies, yeah, you are the most beautiful girl in the world. Hearing this, Xing becomes very happy and immediately opens the door. Lu Jin then takes her away with him. He brings her to a house, and they both go and sit on the balcony. This balcony is Lu Jin's favorite place. From there, they watch the sunset together. They both really love this view. Sitting there, they feel very happy. They express their love for each other and share their true feelings. They decide that because they love each other, they will get married soon and live happily together. And with that, this beautiful movie comes to an end. So guys, tell me in the comments, what did you think about the movie? If you liked it, please support my channel. And if you enjoyed the story and the recap, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.